You know what the worst school activity growing up was? Drawing yourself. The kindergarten lesson plan, draw yourself outside, draw yourself with your family, draw yourself with your favorite animal. Now, drawing itself is totally fine. But let me tell you, shit goes down every time I have to open up that nasty-ass Crayola box. I bet you Pandora's real name was Crayola. Because every time I opened up that cardboard box of rainbows and fun, all that I got was pure evil. Everyone else happily colored in their little poorly drawn selves with a light-colored apricot or peach without feeling a hint of lying guilt. Now, when I first got to color myself in, I would go to town with that tan crayon. And all was fine and dandy until some kid came up to me and asked why I looked dirty. Did you fall in the mud? No, bitch. Did you fall in the sour cream? After that, I never went for the tan crayon ever again. Always apricot or peach. The good colors. The clean colors. I guess that whole Crayola drama carried that color-coded crap into my teens because I still viewed myself as the dirty one in the group. I couldn't even feel normal being around other Asians because apparently Filipino isn't Asian enough to some people, since we're too dark. I don't understand. I don't know if it's being Filipino or being gay that has influenced my thinking the most. But being surrounded by white, straight guys for most of my life has shaped my mind in a way that has made it impossible to ever go back. I'm always going to be comparing myself to them and asking, why not me? Why do I always have to feel the pangs of guilt when I look down at the drawing of myself and see brown nowhere to be found?
You are beautiful no matter what they say.
Thanks, Christina.
I'm
Yeah,
not done yet.
no, you're done, Christina. Thank you. Thanks, Christina. No. Thanks.
Okay, all right.
But all of that doesn't matter if I can't get over what I say to myself. How is a guy ever going to find me attractive if I can't find beauty in myself? The gay community can be so frustrating sometimes. I don't mean to stereotype my own kind in a sense here, but holy shit, gay guys can be shallow as hell. Okay, being at a gay club is like being at a car dealership. So, what's your model? Are you a bear, jock, twink? Paint job, white, black, ew, gross, sorry, I don't do those. Yeah, I only do vintage. Nothing made after 1989. I am not a car. But nevertheless, I go along with the disgusting mating ritual. When you're not white, your mind doesn't go back to the normal anxiety introspection of, is he into me? No. The first question that always comes to my mind is he into Asians? Why? Outside of the situation, I always tell myself, wow, well, that was dumb. How could you eroticize yourself like that? Degrade yourself. But once you're in the moment, you can't help what you think. It just happens. Now, no one ever says to themselves, oh, golly gee, I really like Timmy. I really hope he has an Asian fetish. No, I mean, if you do think that, please, go ahead and just facepalm yourself right now. My very first gay kiss was stolen from me by some douche at a club. He just walks up to me and asks, "Are you Asian?" Yeah. Then he just tongue punches my face before I could even escape. Forced into a fetishistic niche? Best first kiss ever. Now, I can't help but always see myself as different. Whether it's the girl sitting next to me, or our gossipy neighbor, or the hero in the movie that everyone is supposed to want to be, they're always white. Okay, well, maybe not always, but most of the time, they are certainly glimmering with Edward Cullen's pale beauty. Who the hell is famous and Asian in the United States? We have Jackie Chan, Jet Li, and that thing that popped out of the trunk in The Hangover. So what? If I can't just kick someone's ass with some kung fu style named after an animal, then I'm not Asian enough? Hollywood has confused me. As a guy, I don't even have Lucy Liu to identify with. I really feel like Asians got the short end of the beauty stick as far as the whole male heartthrob scene goes. I don't want to be Senor Chang. Maybe that's why I always feel so inadequate in the gay scene. If I'm going to be honest, I feel ugly. All the gay guys that I see on TV are incredibly attractive, charismatic, desired, and most apparently, white. Once I notice that I don't fit that racial standard, my mind always tells me, well, I guess you aren't any of those other things either. I don't know. Maybe it's my lack of self-esteem that's the issue here. Maybe it's Crayola's fault. Maybe it's Jackie Chan's fault. But there's always questions about being normal that I'm going to ask myself. Questions that inhibit me and degrade me, and they hurt me. And I feel like they're never going to go away until there's a major societal shift. I guess my biggest question now is, are we there yet?